Well, you got to think this man gets a statue outside of Nova Uyao one day. Enter the king of Rio de Janeiro, Jose Aldo Jr., memorably inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2023, but the fighter still resides within, back on the proving ground, and still doing big things.
Yeah, he's the man. You know, he's the man. Jose Aldo Jr. is the man, and he's back. He's better than ever. He's got unbelievable speed. His boxing has somehow improved, and he's one of the first guys that was solely a striker that improved his takedown defense to the point that even against high-level wrestlers, they couldn't take him down. But ultimately, it boils down to his ability to find you, and find you with his hands as he's gotten longer in his career.
Jose Aldo Jr., as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Nothing quite like this in professional sports. The magnitude of a UFC title fight, and tonight all eyes are on the undisputed UFC featherweight champion, looking to add another major scalp to a resume that is full of big names already.
Yeah, he's got a lot of big names on his resume already, but this guy doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. He seems so motivated to continue to build on his legacy. He's a great champion. He's a guy that lived for that championship belt and has all the skills to hold on to that title for a really long time.
When you look at this top 15 on paper, it is just a wealth of talent, and yet this is the guy they are all chasing, and he has no intention of relinquishing the throne tonight. Edson Barboza, set to fight Jose Aldo. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Edson Barboza.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee.
Let's go to work.
Well, if it was just a silhouette, MMA fans would know acutely that that is the king of Rio, Jose Aldo. He's got so many different ways to beat you in MMA. Let's see how he proceeds tonight.
I think Jose Aldo might have been the first small guy to make people tap in. His striking, his aggressiveness. From WEC to the UFC, you knew Jose Aldo was special. Oh my God, Gilbert Burns goes. Somebody told me Gilbert Burns said, when we started MMA, Jose was 5 years older than me. Now he's only 1 year older than me. What happened?
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
All right, Jose Aldo with that patented high guard. We'll see if he can get his leg kick game going.
Yeah, and very grounded, John. In that strong Muay Thai stance, very calm, collected.
clean combination, and not the first time this round where we have said that.
Well, John, he's continuing to move forward out of that real high guard. And when your offense is on point as his is tonight, he's going to find success.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Wow, another nice combination there. He's got the flow state going tonight.
Oh, he's in rhythm, John. It's like the music's playing in his head, and he is just salsa dancing all up on his opponent's face. I mean, a jab, right hand, uppercut. Everything he throws lands, and it lands with vicious intent.
Round one action. He's done a really nice job outstriking his opponent with that peekaboo style.
Yeah, he's staying off that center line, letting his hands do the work. He's fighting a great fight.
20 seconds to go in round one. Final seconds of round one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
All right, round two is here. Edson Barboza and Jose Aldo. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Good body attack. Aldo's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Barboza gets tattooed by that stiff jab.
You gotta dig deep here.
Well, offensively, defensively, you can see just how sound and instinctual a striker Edson Barboza Jr. is.
He's high level, John. This guy knows what he's doing when he's in the stand-up realm. Really grounded, very well-rounded, tremendous fighter.
Well, there it is again. He seems to be fighting through the damage pretty well, but even if you're blind, you can see all the redness now.
Well, you can see it starting to accumulate. You can see it starting to take an effect on him. For as tough as he is, for as good of a poker face as he has, you can still see it. And right now, he's got to address it because we're about to get to a point where he can't even do anything to stay in this fight.
Right. So 50 total strikes have now landed for Edson Jr. Barboza, and landing with 42% accuracy thus far against Jose Aldo. Just over a minute here to go in round two. And there it is again. Barboza lands the low kick. I'm not sure any athlete gets the foot to the target quicker than Edson Jr. Barboza.
I mean, Edson has such fast kicks. He doesn't show. There's no wind-up, so he can beat the legs up or he can go to the body. His lead switch kick, to me, is amazing, but that outside leg kick has allowed him to end fights in that way before. That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage when you can hit him in the body that clean.
Oh, that is a pulverizing kick to the lead leg.
I mean, and it wobbled him. It hurt him very bad. He's landed so many kicks, but that one really did make an impact.
Final seconds here. And the horn sounds on round 2.
All right, take a deep breath, respira bem fundo. Sim, olha, não fique lá em pé, ok? Ele tá atacando muito o seu corpo, ok? You have to...
All right, let's now check out some of the action, DC. What a display of leg kicks in that last round.
He did a good job of identifying his approach in that round. He knew the leg kick would be open, and he took full advantage of it.
Good. Good. Go on, let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the street.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Pretty good jab there by Aldo. Well, his mobility hasn't necessarily been compromised, but his offense has been muted by those thigh kicks that continue to do damage.
Yeah, these leg kicks are beautiful.
Barboza going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, looks like he's going to the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hips back to the octagon side, use that fence as a barrier to work himself up to his feet. Trying to pass here, but it's a no-go.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Nice transition. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arms stuck between the legs, he is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, butterfly guard now, DC. If you're on the other side, the offensive fighter, what are you trying to do?
I've got to separate him, John. I can't leave him against the octagon. That is how they get up. They use the fence as a barrier to get back to their feet. You got to put your body between your opponent and the fence so that you can really control him.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
You okay? Ready? Okay, let's go.
Fourth round of a possible. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Securing the back position. Great job. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Beautiful transition.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Nice pass.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Half guard now.
Full side control now. Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting, oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Trying to pass guard here, nothing doing. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Barboza going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. And he's back up. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. 20 down, 5 to go. All right, there's the end of the round. What a fight we've got, man. I mean, multiple knockdowns. And how about the beard on that one fighter, huh?
How is he even still standing?
I don't know.
How is he still standing? How is he still eating these strikes like Skittles? I mean, this dude should be out. Most people in the world would be done, but he continues to press forward and continues to fight. It is unreal to witness.
Ready? Ready? Let's get it one.
And final round. Nice 1-2 there. Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is setting up counters. They may not be
Man, I'm not sure how he stayed upright. All of that head kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now we got to see if he can get a finish.
Man, this dude can't miss tonight, DC. Something about a flow state, I think, right? Finding that zone, not unlike a basketball player. Getting into the pocket, then out of harm's way on the retreat. Beautiful offense, even better defense. Looking like one of the best fighters in the world here tonight. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, and he lands another huge leg kick downstairs. And Lord have mercy, man. This could be the beginning of the end.
John, it's time for his corner to start looking at stopping this fight. He has taken far too many of these leg kicks. So when you're in there and you're finding a hard time finding your rhythm, you got to just go back to what got you here. Or you got to throw caution to the wind. Because right now, it'll be hard to find your rhythm, especially when you're fighting a guy who's fighting very well. So it's one thing to find your rhythm whenever you set the tempo of the fight right away, but he is so behind right now in terms of the way this fight is playing out. He's got to do something big.
Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Nice spinning attack there and able to land to the body.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. 1 minute to go in the fight. Final seconds of the fight. And now some separation. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Jose Aldo Jr.
All right, Jose Aldo goes to the scorecards, but gets it done by decision and didn't force the finish tonight. It didn't materialize, and as you always tell me, that's okay.
It's okay. It's okay to just win. It's not like he wasn't